8. So Mark Waugh's come in, replacing Alan Border.
Viv Richards continues from the southern end. .100 comes up for Australia. We're in the 28th over now. Mark Waugh getting off the mark. It's the quicker one, the one that got rid of Alan Border. Not so much success on this occasion. Spinners have been quite economical. Viv Richards 5 overs costing him 17. Carl Hooper's 6 overs just 22. So they're both keeping it under 4 runs per over. No one out there. Nicely placed by Dean Jones.
Very good shot here from Dean Jones. He played that shot in the Jamaica game as well. The only difference then, it went for 6.
Very interesting to see the West Indians absolutely ripping through their overs in this limited overs fixture. And that's Jones' half century. Good one too. Out of a total of 151 for the loss of 3. Even Gus Logie can get that.
Dean Jones has hit 4 fours in the 73 balls that he took to get his 50 runs today. He's 32nd in one-day limited.
Put it down, Malcolm Marshall. And they've taken 2 to add a little bit of insult to whatever injury the bowler has been caused. Now change in the bowling at the northern end. And Curtly Ambrose comes back on now, 5 overs, none for 14. Absolutely delightful shot. Deserved 4. It's one of the real shots of the day. That's a cracking stroke. What a lovely way to bring up your half century. And that's been a super innings.
Well, we've seen some lovely shots from Mark Waugh this morning. We've seen some delicate little glides. We've seen some well-struck balls in front of the wicket, but I don't think any better than that one that brought up his 50. He really is a very sweet striker of the ball, Mark Waugh, playing with a great deal of confidence at the moment. Not all that over-pitched. Short of a length outside off stump, and he's leant into it, creamed it through backward point. It really has been a very important innings for Australia. Dean Jones has played the anchor role, particularly after Jeff Marsh got out, and then the quick loss of Alan Border. Australian innings was looking a bit shaky, but Dean Jones has been steady. Mark Waugh has been quite brilliant.
Good Walker, but. Oh dear. Well, Curtly wasn't too pleased about what happened to him earlier. He's got a very somber look on his face.
He's hit that really well. That's a tremendous shot. A bad ball from Ambrose. He was short, but it was a tremendous shot by Dean Jones. Like a shot from a gun. Carrying him to 79 and Australia to 3 for 221.
Yes, the short pitch ball might sound good in theory, but in the late overs of a one-day game, it really is a pretty bad ball, unless you bowl an extremely good one, because it gives the batsman so many opportunities. It opens up so much of the field to the batsman, whereas the pitched up delivery, the Yorker, you can really only hit that straight down the ground.
He's got that away, 4 more, and the West Indies bowlers here really paying the price for bowling too short in these closing stages.
Yes, this is a good example of why the playing condition in Australia for limited overs cricket is absolutely ridiculous. The one where you're not allowed to get the ball up above shoulder height to the batsman, because by doing that you cut out a lot of these shots. The pull shot that we saw from Dean Jones in the last over, that shot by Mark Waugh, they're virtually cut out of the game by that ridiculous playing condition.
He's hit the top of the stumps with a full toss. Well, that's very, very unusual. Strike one. Mark Waugh bowled top of the stumps.
Yes, in baseball terms, struck out, and that goes in the scorebook as a K2 in baseball, but it was almost a KO because it came off the top of the stumps and nearly hit Jeffrey Dujon. So the end of a good innings from Mark Waugh. He's out for 67. The Australians 4 for